Hey guys, my name is Mason, and today I'm going to be building, I'm going to be starting my series on building the Charleston Capitol building in Minecraft. Now, just a correction, this is just a pristine pre-war version of the Charleston Capitol building from Fallout 76. So if you want like a complete, as it is in real life, version of the Charleston Capitol building, your best bet would probably to make it as like lore friendly, I guess, as possible. If you're building like Charleston in Minecraft or something, to just probably use like floor plan design documents or something like that. But if you can't find anything and you're trying to build real life Charleston, the capital of West Virginia, in Minecraft, this is probably going to be your best bet. So I'm going to do like a series, and right now we're just going to start with the Charleston Capitol DMV, which is on this wing right here. I guess this would be east, no, west. Would it be east or west? I'm guessing west. I don't know. So, I would recommend you get a quite large space, and just to make it as realistic as possible, probably make like a little path here, because there's going to be like a building here, and then the big central building with like the dome, and then another building over there. This is over here. So we're going to start with, by the way, I have sandstone, and the texture pack that I am using, I will probably use this for all of my how to build stuff in Minecraft series, is like the city mashup texture pack. You can just get it off the Minecraft store. So yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna... So what we're building here first is the Charleston Capitol DMV. And the windows are going to be like this. Now, this is a very large building. This will probably take place in like a series of episodes. But I am thinking of making, I don't know, like an entire building Charleston Minecraft series. This is my own Minecraft map. I don't think you guys haven't seen it yet at all, I don't think. So yeah, we're just gonna start off with something like this, I guess. Oh, just don't mind any sound that you can hear, by the way, in the background, which you probably can hear if you have very good headphones. Okay, so that's just 5 windows. I'm just looking at like the actual strategy guide of how it is in Fallout 76. That should... So we're just gonna have 7. We're gonna have 7 windows here. If I have to speak up, it's probably just because my family's being loud in the background. They do that sometimes. Okay, we're just gonna go 7 windows wide. And I don't know. If you can hear people in the back, actually it might be a little bit difficult to hear me because I'm probably going to have to turn down the audio and post due to how loud my family members are being. But it's probably just going to be like the walls first. What have I done? And I'm thinking of starting like how to build like buildings from either Fallout or City Skylines in Minecraft. But if I do the Fallout, like how to build buildings from the Fallout series, it would be the pre-war versions of each of the buildings, because I'm not really good at building ruins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless if, of course, my buildings are disgusting enough to be considered ruins, which is plausible. I'm not that good at, building things. I wouldn't consider myself too good. I mean, I'm okay. Okay, how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go with 8 just to make it a little longer on this side. So it's not a perfect square. This is gonna be the main room in the DMV, where terrible long lines apparently, and horrible coffee breaks apparently happen. I've never been in a DMV before. The only thing that I've seen about the DMV is just the scene from Zootopia and the one quest in Fallout 76 where you have to go to the DMV and get registered for the military, which was a horrible experience. Me and my friend were doing it together, and it was terrible. And I hated every single second of it. So, this should be... that's good enough. Maybe we should just go, yeah, one more. One, and then up here. We'll just go this far. It's gonna be 9 this way. 7 by 9 window piece thingies. I do my like measurements on how like wide and stuff the buildings are based on like the amount of like individual window cells. Okay, we're getting a little bit close to that background road there, so this is good just for our DMV. Now, if I go back and take a look, yep, I'm just gonna do probably like one window in on each side and something like that. Also, I just realized that I forgot the door to the DMV, because if you had to go all the way around the Capitol building to get into the DMV, that would probably be not a very pleasant experience. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the middle. So here we will put a very nice door, and for the floor I'm just going to use spruce planks because it's just the easiest. Now I'm not going to probably fill in the floors on camera because I just had way too much time. And now, if I just go back over to my, yep, we're just going to, oh, also don't mind that building. I am going to connect it into the DMV, or into the Capitol building, but that's just something on my own that I've built in my own game. You do not have to copy it. It's just like a private apartment building for the like senators or government people, whoever that work here. And it's just going to have a door that connects right into the building. So this is going to be the weird little hallway thing that leads into the rest of the Capitol building. Now I will warn you, this is not going to be exactly how it is in Fallout 76. Some small closets and other meaningless rooms like that I will probably cut. Another of the classic Fallout style, like random doors that lead to nowhere and incredibly inconveniencing buildings that they just use that's better for exploring in Fallout. Yeah, and also speaking of Fallout, my Fallout 4 series, do not worry, I have not stopped it. I'm having a little bit trouble recording, but once I upload this, I'll probably upload a few other videos that I have, and then I'll be able to resume my Fallout 4 series, where we will go looking for Nick Valentine, the detective. There we go. Oh, okay, we don't go there. I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna section off each part of the Capitol building. I think that what I'm gonna do for this series is I'll split it into a few parts. 3 parts for like the main building itself. I'll connect that in a tunnel or like a hallway later off camera. But one part will be for the DMV, one part will be for the courthouse, Charleston Capitol Courthouse, and the other one will be for like the really big central golden domed big building in the middle. Now the main problem with the building Charleston as it is in Fallout 76 in Minecraft is just that most of the time whenever you're building a place from Fallout 76 in Minecraft, for those of you who do it, I build Fallout 76 or just in general Fallout buildings in Minecraft a lot of the time. You can, like rely on the surroundings and stuff to you know, kind of like see like, okay, there's a road here and stuff. But in Charleston, you can't really do that because there was like a big flood in the lower of Fault 76, and that kind of, you know, turned everything into like a dried lake bed and moved a bunch of objects, and there's like entire towers have toppled over. And you can't really make sense of any of the roads. You can't really, you know, like the bridges have been washed away and stuff, so it's a little bit difficult to actually decipher like what part of Charleston is actually the Kanawha River and what part is just like where the flood was. It's a little bit difficult, but using some big brain techniques, I think that I have narrowed it down when I do build Charleston, which I've started now actually. What part is part of Charleston and what part is not. I'm just going to set it today here real quick. So, wait, how long is that? Okay, 4. I don't think that this is going to be, or no, it has to be. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Okay. So this is the DM, if you do have the strategy guide, this is what I'm building now. Is number 1 and 2, is the DMV waiting room and the Statue Junction room, which is right here. So, I'm just gonna, yeah, we'll not do the floor. I guess I'll have to break this up into different, like, episodes on the floors, because there's a bunch of different, like, I mean, you can't really explore all the floors in the game and stuff, but, you know, like, you can clearly see from the outside that, you know, like, maybe the floors have crumbled or something, because you can very clearly see that there are other floors. Also, the reason that I'm speaking up is just because my parents have seemed to forget that I am actually recording, as I do not have my own office or soundproofing walls yet. Also, I don't usually like to do bad things. Well, I mean, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'm just going to ask if you guys could subscribe. Like, I don't really like begging for subscribers, but, you know, it doesn't really, I don't really see why people don't subscribe to channels. And I mean, I'm not, like, trying to be, like, that like, Twitch streamer that just like, oh my gosh, if you can watch me, you have $5, just subscribe, blah, 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 something like that. I'm not trying to be like that. It's just that, you know, subscribing on YouTube, it's completely free, and, like, you don't even have to press notifications. You press subscribe, you forget about my YouTube channel ever existed, you go watch whatever other YouTube channels you watch. You just have me into your subscriber list, because that just, like, it really helps me, because, you know, once I reach a certain amount of subscribers, you know, I'll start getting, like, monetization, I'll start receiving checks in the mail, I'll be able to enter the YouTube partner program, I'll be able to do a bunch of really cool things, and most importantly of all, I will be able to make better YouTube videos for you guys. Because this YouTube channel, it's not for me. I didn't really want to make this video, but I'm just like, hey, what if there's someone out there who want to be able to build the Charleston Capitol building in Minecraft? I don't see. That's a very specific thing. My how to build an apartment building in Minecraft, that makes sense video. Also, I do not recommend watching that. That is very old, and I will update it sometime. But, you know, like, I see that because, you know, a lot of people, they want a house. They might build an apartment building, but this is a very specific creation. Also, I made my how to build an apartment building in Minecraft video, like, a bunch of years ago. I think I was still on, like, the Wii U then, I'm not sure. I know that my how to build a fire truck in Minecraft video, I was definitely on the Wii U back then. I was in, like, the oldest map that I think that Sorry, for some reason, my video taking app decided to crash. That's the first time this has ever happened. I didn't know that the camera app on a phone could crash. I do know that my storage is filling up on my phone though, so it might be a while before you see anything else, and there might be odd cuts due to my storage being filled up. Because these videos take a lot of space to create and stuff like that. Anyway, since I think that I'll have to cut this video short, because, you know, I mean, my 15-minute videos take like 2 hours to upload, so I mean, just fill in this line right here, this third thing in between there with whatever wood or floor object you like. I've chosen spruce wood planks because I think it looks cool. Basically just, I don't know, look out for the next video. I might have explained. Actually, you know, I'll just stop doing the windows, just forget about that part for a little bit until episode 2. You're just going to want to do a big old thingy around here. Sorry if I'm not good at talking, it's natural. I'm just not good at talking or saying things, and I usually have incredibly long run-on sentences that have nothing to do with what I'm doing. Like now. Yeah, what you're going to want to do on this thing is, on this layer, put some wood right there for the floor. Well, not for the floor, but for the ceiling. Because in most buildings, it's nice to have, like, some wood for the ceiling, and then on top of that, the actual floor. Because, you know, it'd look really weird if you were, like, looking at your buildings from above and you just saw some, like, wood for the floor. That'd look really weird. And, it'd look really weird if you just had, like, sandstone or something like that for the roof. What you're going to want to do is just cover this whole thing up as the roof with sandstone, because I have to cut this video a little bit short. And the next episode, I think I'm going to do, the actual big building itself, as well as, then the next one, a little bit of the courthouse. Or I guess it'd be like episode 1 is the actual like the building that I'm working on. Episode 2, the interior walls and other things like that. And then I'll just move on to the next thing. And after I'm done, like the whole building itself, I think I'm going to do a furnishing one, and then like the outside and exterior decorations. Then I'll move on to other buildings in Charleston that, if you guys like this video, which please do by the way, I think I'll do a series on how to build all of Charleston from Fallout 76 in Minecraft. Anyway, just since, you know, I'm kind of all out of time here, just fill this whole roof with preferably sandstone. You can use whatever you want, I guess. The layer under it, spruce wood or whatever you use. This right here, also spruce wood, and the 3 layers right between here. The second one in the middle, between the first and the second floor, also with spruce planks. And I'll do the interior walls and other things in the next episode. Also, just forget about there. I'll do that in the next one, I guess. Anyway, goodbye. And please subscribe. I really need it. Thank you.